Alright, so in this chapter I'll be showing you how to use large finger stretches mixed in with the scales and the tap techniques of the previous disc in order to make a whole new realm of sounds, okay? So what we're going to do here again, using the same pattern, those are the same notes we used previously, but we're going to add a note right here, second string on the 7th fret. Now this stretch here may be a little difficult for some of you to get, so you want to kind of play the notes a bit to get your hand used to the motion. You can also do it descending. Any myriad of ways. However you want, but you really got to be able to maintain that hand position in order to do, the rest of this and the subsequent Stretch to the Limit Part 2 program. Okay, so once you can get that motion down and hold it, we're going to add the tap at the 12th fret on the 2nd string. So what this is going to show us is that a lot of time when there's different noises coming at the ear at one time, it can kind of sound like the tap is going all over the place, when in reality it's the left hand, the scales, the motion of the notes coming on and off in various speeds and counts that are giving us the illusion that the right hand is moving all over when it's not. So we're going to start now with the first finger to the 2nd. Again, the tap is on the 12th fret, just to get the hand motion going. Build it up to speed a little. We're going to go to the 3rd finger note at the 8th fret. A little faster. Now previously we tapped at the 10th fret, but now the pinky's going to stretch all the way to the end here, and it's going to be the last note. Make that a little faster. So if we do each note in counts of 4, ascending up we have and back to the 3rd finger note. So a little quicker. Then you start the pattern again in a rolling motion. It's a really good exercise. And let's build it up to speed. And again, another way that we expand upon, the basics here is manipulation of the timing. So that was in counts of 4. In counts of 2, we would have a little faster. And built up to speed. And of course, singles. A little faster. And up to speed. And this is just kind of a random count of all those things together. Now let's try that same thing again, but we're going to take it just a step up. 1, 2 frets up, the whole shape, just to give you an example of what this sounds like, in another key. Counts of 2. Counts of 4. Now this position here may be a little better for some of you. Down here can be a pretty wide stretch to begin, so if you want to start that pattern on the 7th fret, go ahead. So I'm going to kind of go back and forth between the first position and the second, and it'd be like this. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to incorporate that stutter tapping technique from the previous DVD. And there's really so many different ways we can do this, but just to get us started, okay, we're going to start with the stutter tap right here at the 12th fret, going to the first finger note right here on the 5th. We're then going to have the 3rd finger note right here on the 8th fret, and the pinky note on the 10th. So I'm going to hit the stutter, come on and off with the 3rd finger. Then the next one, it's going to be the full stretch all the way to the 10th fret. Okay, I'll do this 4 times slow. Sped up. Okay, so we can take that pattern and move it up a full step, just like we did the previous one. Remember though, these are just examples. You could stay just with the 3rd finger note. Do a count, then make your switch. So together you'd have back to the first motion. So really the manipulation of timing, where you put these motions, really tell the story of music to the listener. Don't be tied to any one pattern. Move it around. Go up and down different frets. Change strings if you have to. Push the limits. Don't copy. Always try and bring your own uniqueness to these shapes.